So today we're gonna get into just an intro to aerial rescue. It sounds kind of intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. It actually can be very simple. There are step-by-step things you can take. Because going up and getting someone out of the tree is already, for both parties, difficult, can be nerve-wracking. So there's a step-by-step thing to just make our lives easier, and try to avoid anyone else getting hurt or helping other people. So the first thing we're going to do, so Hampton will be our dummy. We're not going to get into too many specific scenarios, but Hampton's going to be up in the tree. He's injured, could have heat exhaustion, could be cut, could have gotten hit by something. So one of the very first steps we need to do is talk to him. Yell out his name, see what's going on, make sure he's responsive. If he's not responsive, then take action with that. So yeah, make sure you're talking to him and think about what it is that's happening to him. See if we do need to call 911. Honestly, it's better just to do it. It's better just to call 911 because you're gonna be beating yourself a lot over if something's actually wrong with him and you did it, other than them coming, he doesn't need them, So call 911. If he's having labor breathing or he's kind of stuttering or anything like that, call the EMTs. And there's a few things that we need to know when we are on the phone with dispatch. I know you guys have the address and stuff on your phones, right? Do all of you have that? So that's the biggest thing. Introduce yourself, say what's going on, where you are. And another huge important step to this is request for a high angle rescue. Because that makes it so they can bring the proper equipment to assist you. Because if it's just an ambulance shows up or a fire truck, they can't really do anything. And because ideally, you don't even have to go up and bring him down. Maybe they could probably just send their cherry picker up and get him. And hopefully, if all things works out, by the time you do get to them, they're there, and then they can kind of walk you through what to do from there, So after we call 911, give them the address, all the info they need, what's going on with him. Now it's up to us to go and see okay, how are we getting him to the ground? How can I assist him? So I'm gonna go up, I'm gonna do a good tree inspection, make sure there's no hangers, electrical hazards. Make sure the biggest thing is I'm not gonna become a second victim because that just overcomplicates things. And honestly, the best rescue, the most efficient thing we could do is have him self-rescue. Even if he's kind of panicking, you can try to talk him down. That would be the best for everyone, and also the quickest. But in a scenario where he can't self-rescue, get him in, I have to get up to him. So I'm gonna get to him, I'm gonna assess his situation. Obviously, if he has a head injury, I don't wanna mess with him too much. And hopefully, if EMT's here, they can either tell me, hey, just hang out with him in the tree, don't do anything, and we'll just try to get up there, or they let me bring him down. There's thousands of different ways to bring him down, but we're gonna just focus on a couple of the easiest ways to go about it. And I think 9 times out of 10, if you do have to do this, this is what's able to work. So I'm going to get to him. Talk to him. Hampton, you all good, man? Heat exhaust? No? Heat exhaustion, maybe hit on the head. So let's say he has heat exhaustion and he can't really move. I want to make him as comfortable as possible. So take his flip line, wrap it around him, hook it really anywhere, like his bridge. Get this nice and tight, and then he can kind of just lean on it. And then maybe give him a little bit more comfortable. Boom. Now he's supported, and then I can control, he's not so floppy. Easiest one we can do is we just go down together, I'll clip into him just in case I accidentally lose him. I let go of his system, I bring him down a little farther than I do. I'll get right up in him, get close, get personal, and then you both come down. together like that. Another easy one I really like to do, because it's nice having one hand to push off the tree, you know. Get it off of me. I always carry one of these guys on me. One of these little any pulley will work. I always have one. I'll just put it around my gut strap. And then this way, I'm have a hard line connection, and then when I go down, he also comes down with. Yeah. Those are the two most basic ways you can do that. Like I said, there's plenty of other different scenarios, and with us working together more and more, we can go through a lot more complicated things and stuff like that. But yeah. Any questions? It's your time to ask. I'm open book. You guys are experts? No.
I think it would be best to use the first one that you use.
Yeah,
for
for
the
sure.
second one, if you slip,
Yeah, it's a
he's
little
going down
touchy.
too, you
It's
know
a
what I
little
mean?
touchy, but those are, yeah, like I said, those are two
yeah.
of the most basic ways to do it. All right, Anthony, how are you doing, man? You hurting? All right, I'm gonna direct to one of you guys. You call 911. What's the address here?
3520
3520
South Wall.
South Wall Street. Say we need a high angle rescue. And
Blah, 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 address.
all right, Anthony. Yeah.
We need a high angle rescue. We got an injured worker. Yeah, high angle rescue. Yeah. Yeah, high angle rescue. Thank you. They're on their way.
Let me know when they are here. So, yeah, one of you guys, when the EMT will get here, will tell me like when they're here, so they can walk me through what they want me to do. Hey, Anthony, how you doing, buddy? Here. And from here, I'm gonna, since we're kind of far away from each other, I'm just gonna put my gut strap on him immediately. Then I have both my hands just for free. Get him all wrapped up with his gut strap to get more comfy. Lean back. And yeah, this way. I'm gonna just kind of get a feel for his system. Nice controlled descent. I'm gonna get off of him.
He's stumbling.
Most of the time he'd probably be on the ground, but dislocated arm. Dislocated arm.